quick question for you. If authority retreats, who's going to be left in charge?
Melt ice! Melt ice! Melt ice! Melt ice!
Now, it's always the whistles and the horns that I just can't stand. Now, pause that for a second, you know. That's not a protest swinging, y'all, at all. That's authority, according to this post, backing up. Now, governments don't retreat. They don't unless something's underneath and it's broken. It's already broken. Now, I want you to watch how fast that explanation shows up.
I got to ask you this. When you talked about just illegal migrants in a city, people who cross the border illegally, that's what people call them. I want to ask you, how many do you believe you have in your city at this particular moment in time?
How many people that are undocumented or living in Minneapolis right now?
Undocumented, yes. Do you have any idea?
I don't know. I couldn't. I don't really have a guess as to how many presently are here. I do know that I think that the federal administration just got it kind of wrong.
I got to ask you this. When you talked about just illegal migrants.
You don't know, but you think they got it kind of wrong. These are the people that y'all trusting, really? I mean, there it is. Trucks retreating because the people in charge don't even know what they're in charge of. Crazy. And notice something, man. Nobody's angry at him for not knowing. I'm sure Stephen A. Smith is like, yeah. They're angry at you for not ignoring it. And before this goes any further, this is exactly why I don't move online without knowing what's exposed and what isn't. All right, I'm going to let me finish in a minute, but real quick. Aren't you tired of getting these spam calls and text messages? Do you even know why you're getting them? Sit tight. I'll explain. You see, what's happening is these big tech companies, they're not doing a good job of keeping our data safe. They're not even trying, like literally. Recently, Bank of America had a breach where a vendor mishandled documents exposing customer data like social security numbers. And the reason why you ain't hear about this is because they feel like they don't need to inform you. They going to inform you months later when they feel like it. We all know in that data, it includes full names, addresses, email addresses, credit card info, which basically makes them you. And I don't want nobody being me. I like me. This is why I have to bring today's sponsor to your attention. Aura.com. You see, Aura alerts me anytime my data is breached, giving me fast fraud alerts and removes my info from data broker websites to cut down on that spam. Aura also allows transaction monitoring, VPN. antivirus protection, you got parental controls, identity theft insurance, and it's all in one affordable app. So listen, if my info was ever compromised to any effect, I wouldn't even worry because I know I got Aura in the background keeping me safe all day. This is why I would feel guilty if I just sit here and allow you and your family to go unprotected, man. No. So in order to ensure that protection, head over to aura.com/kingdomreacts right now. Get your first 2 weeks on your boy. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, I had a link available for you in the description. See you there.
Fun fact, ICE is in all 50 states. All 50 states? Yes, all 50 states. So why is it only Minnesota having all of these issues? It just dawned on me. I think this is one big distraction. Go out there, protest for the illegal aliens. They're targeting Somalis. Or maybe this is all being encouraged as a distraction so we don't look at where all this money was going. So the question you want to ask yourself, is ICE really the problem? Now it says love thy neighbor, and we do. But there is also an order of business, like coming here legally. From what we've learned, there's a lot of fraud coming out of Minnesota. So now ask yourself, is it ICE or is it really Minnesota? I'm still trying to wrap my mind around when did it become okay to assault law enforcement? Y'all spitting on them, y'all throwing things at them. I saw one where a man lost a finger. I don't support lawlessness. Y'all the same ones out there acting a fool and won't go home to your kids and expect your kids to listen to you. So why are we trying to trample or bypass the laws of this country? All of this seems really picky choosy. So when do we decide that we're gonna pick and choose the laws we want to follow? Are we not supposed to follow all
Come
of
on
them?
now.
And y'all know Congress made these laws, right? Y'all do know the U.S. Constitution gives Congress the power to create rules about citizenship, about naturalization, and immigration. So instead of worrying about getting these laws changed, you're worrying about harassing the people that are enforcing it. Y'all are literally harassing the people that didn't create these laws. Yeah, but this is not working. I don't know why y'all think going out in the street and harassing law enforcement is going to get these laws changed, because they didn't create them. Like, comment, share.
Minnesota resident questions why ICE protests are exploding there, while in other states they seem calm. Or in previous, what she didn't mention, but in previous administrations, it wasn't all of this chaos. But she suggests it's a distraction from fraud. That's the term right there. Same federal agency, all 50 states, but this particular one, it stays on fire. Now, when reactions don't match reality, it's usually because the camera is pointed where someone wants it.
Okay, that was far-left Congresswoman Ilhan Omar claiming the Justice Department and Congress probing her sudden skyrocketing wealth to $30 million in just 1 year, that they have a problem with her living the American dream. You heard her say the goddamn United States of America. We've got new questions on where she and her husband got all that money. Joining us now, Forbes media chair, editor-in-chief Steve Forbes. Steve, new information coming in, and Forbes magazine, your magazine, has reported this too, that the state of Delaware and Washington, D.C. canceled the registration for Omar's husband's investment firm, Rose Lake, for not paying its back taxes. We saw it owed more than $400,000 to Delaware and nearly $1,800 to D.C. She's claiming it's worth $25 million from less than $1,000 a year before. How can his investment firm not afford to pay taxes? It's supposedly worth an estimated $75 million to $150 million. This is really weird stuff.
Well, weird is not the word for it. There's another word for it called crooked. And that's why we have to have an investigation into this. As you know, the Biden administration started examining her finances and that of her husband. And so surprise, surprise, that investigation went nowhere. But it's amazing how people can go into Congress and then become these entrepreneurial investing geniuses, where they come in, she had under $1,000 of net worth and her husband didn't have much, and suddenly now they're multimillionaires. Is there a money laundering operation here? And in terms of the firms themselves, they have a sketchy background. That winery in California that she and her husband own, where did that come from? Where's the wine there? And nobody can seem to find it. So there's a lot of smelly stuff here, and that's why in the American Dream, her version of the American Dream is the Al Capone version of the American Dream, Tony Soprano version of the American Dream, and that is steal it from the taxpayers. And so there's a lot of stuff here, and so when somebody cloaks themselves in the American Dream, and so you have numbers like this, from minus 1,000 to 30, 40 million, you know something is not right.
Yeah, and she's also like, blaming people, bullying, doing race baiting, race bullying. There's no evidence, public evidence, there's even a winery. She valued it at $5 million. His investment firm is real. Well, it's supposedly real. Its D.C. headquarters appear to share office space at a WeWork, Steve. There's no track record of his firm managing money, doing M&A deals. No clients we see, investment deals, or any work it's done. They say they do work in 80 nations operating in. There's no SEC registrations for them as investment advisors. What is going on here? This increasingly looks sketchy, both the winery and his investment firm.
Yeah, the winery may not exist, and the firm may be just really a name only, as you say, a WeWork office. Big deal. So that's why the investigation needs to be done. And suddenly all that $30 million, I think you're going to find, I'll make a speculation, a prediction, that $30 million came from sources that are illegal, period.
Thank you so much, Steve Forbes, helping us to break it down. We're going to stay on the story.
So no clients, no records, and a massive jump in her wealth. Yeah, man. This is why the noise matters. You don't need a conspiracy when incentives are this obvious. And the loudest people screaming, "Don't look," are, standing in front of something. I wonder what that could be.
Quit it! Y'all get the fuck up! Motherfucker! Back up! Back up! God damn! Fucking pussies! Fucking pussy! Fuck you! God damn, man! God fucking damn! Fuck you! Fucking move back! Fuck you! Fuck you! God damn! Everyone's right there! Move back!
You guys are ridiculous! Back up! You fucking fascist pig! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Yeah, thanks. Back up too, okay? Keep backing up. Keep backing up. You can be pressed, just keep backing up. Keep going, back up. Go, keep going. Keep going. Fucking pussy.
Now, sheriff's deputies physically push back protesters blocking a federal building. You see the difference now? Earlier it looked chaotic. Now it looks intentional. Oh my gosh, like the lint that's been hitting my face in these videos today. No, I'm playing. But peaceful protest doesn't block federal buildings. That's just pressure, y'all.
This fraud thing happens in every state. We had it here. I take responsibility for it. No one in state government had anything to do with it, but people stole from us. You got to stop that. We're working hand in hand with the U.S. Attorney's Office. That's gone now. I don't even know who over there is working on fraud. And we got folks, you come in here, that U.S. Attorney sat right here, and I said, there's two people that want to fix this more than anybody in this state, me and you. What do you need from me? This fraud thing happens in every state. We had it here.
Oh, wow. So Governor Wall says fraud happens everywhere. That wasn't reassurance. That was normalization. You know, when leaders stop denying problems and start minimizing them, it means the next phase is coming.
Mr. Homan,
Are there
I'm
highlights
sure you
of this
caught his
movie that you
remarks
can share with
earlier
us? What should
today
people
that he
be
made in
watching for?
Minneapolis. Are you
I think
pleased
they
with the
will see
job that he's doing? Do you feel that? Do you feel that this change that you made, this personnel change, is an important one in terms of calming things down?
Well, I think he's terrific, but we have to get rid of the criminals. We have to take criminals out of our country. So from that standpoint, nothing's going to change. And we have to find out all of the fraud that's taken place in Minnesota. We have to get to it. They've stolen at least $19 billion, and we're going to find out who did it and where the money is.
Mr. Homan,
Are there
I'm
highlights
sure you
of this
caught his
movie that
remarks.
Donald Trump warns Minnesota about the billions in fraud and vows to find who did it and where that money went. That's what accountability sounds like. Not panic, not slogans. I promise to follow that trail, follow that money. Now, this wasn't random. It for sure wasn't isolated. And it definitely wasn't an accident, y'all. Chaos on the street, confusion at the top, and a very strong push to keep you emotional instead of, curious. That's not a meltdown. That's a cover. All right. Now, if you made it to the end, I want you to write, follow the money. I was going to say follow the trail, but I feel like money feels a little better. Now, I want to see who actually stayed. This ain't even for the algorithm. Y'all be safe. Go check on somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.